Intuit TurboTax, that puts millions trust to get their maximum refund each year, now has local experts right around the corner. Book an appointment at one of the TurboTax.
Sorry about that. It's just like, you know, you listen to the radio and then all of a sudden it hits a commercial and the thing 3 times louder because they want to get your attention. So you could see everything's primed now. The paint, the pan, the exhaust a little bit, and now we're gonna put some high heat paint on there. And it's just another can thing, so it's nothing special, just a spray. Make this very quick, easy video. You know, light coat, maybe 2-3 coats or whatever. All different angles, same thing, no different than what I was doing before. You can get overspray on stuff, it ain't gonna make that much of a difference. It's just a primer, I'm sorry, this is a high heat Rust-Oleum ceramic coating. You know, I don't know. I've never seen any of this kind of paint in these kind of cans ever like impress me that much. I don't know. Well, like I said, keep shaking the can and just keep putting light coat, light. Don't try to coat it in one and say, oh look, this looks so nice. No, come back, spray it again. Thing is, I gotta get the ball in there to keep shaking up the paint because whatever 2 different chemicals are in there to make it, you gotta keep basically stirring it. All right, that's almost 1 coat. The thing is, just get it every different angle. Don't be lazy. Get into it. If you want it to look nice, you got to get into things. And not just looks nice, you want it to function. And the paint is not just to make everything look nice and like, oh, look at it looks so great. It's not about just looks. You got to make sure it's going to protect. It'll last. So what I'm liking about it and not liking about it, if you see it's setting so quick and it's drying so boring, right? I'm not liking that. Now the exhaust I don't care because I guarantee you that'll burn all off. But what I'm gonna do is I have another can and I didn't think I was gonna do this, but we're gonna do it. So let me grab the other one. We have another can of engine and enamel, and that's a gloss black. It's ceramic probably too. We're gonna paint just the pan, and maybe we'll take a piece of cardboard and shove it in the spots you don't want it to overspray. The exhaust, it's gonna burn off. I guarantee you. So I'll put some cardboard in there. I want to paint the pan a black gloss. It just will look better when it's all done. And then when we're all done, we can finally put back the starter, clean it up a little more, and put back the starter. It'll look really nice. It'll be functional. Starter's brand new. And like I said, this Jeep is also, it used to be on eBay. I got rid of eBay because some guy was trying to scam me and whatever, so that didn't work out. So that's the last coat of your primer. I might go one more coat. You won't see me do that, but I'm gonna put one more light coat at the end of that. We're gonna add this in. I'm gonna show you this a little later. That'll be done. And that'll be the last gloss coat, because obviously I don't like the primer look. If you want to look underneath, you'll be like, oh, nice, you got a new oil pan. No, I just repaired it, replaced it. Whatever I had to do, it'll look nice, it'll be done, and it'll work, it'll be functional, it won't leak. Maybe it won't leak ever. I'll tell you one thing, you ain't getting this apart, I'll tell you that much. So, we're gonna end it up a little bit now. There was a couple things that, this video is not for Joe, but I already dedicated one to him. But so here's some of the stuff that he also gave me, and I'm gonna be selling. Look at that wrench. That is cool, right? He marks everything like I do. He marked it, what size it is. It's light as can be. It's aluminum. It's a one-time deal. I don't know what it's for, but I said, hey, this is cool. So he's like, take it. I'm like, wow, thanks. That was one of the things that I don't know. I might just keep it. It's just so cool to have, right? So we're gonna keep that baby. Look how light that thing is. You can throw it around like nothing. This is a piece of salt. It's got to be aluminum. We're also gonna throw, for all you Jeep people out there, I know you need Fairlanes. Front of your winch, you need the roller. Even if you just bolt this roller onto your stock bumper, look cool with your friends and hang out a chain like, yeah, look at me, I got a winch. No, you got a Fairlane with a rope hanging out, whatever. Yeah, use a come along. Come along is pretty good. You just gotta manually do it instead of sitting in there. I tell you, half the people with Jeeps, you're never gonna use that winch. You ain't gonna get stuck and you ain't gonna go off road. You know it. You're just looking cool. So we're gonna put that for sale. And a couple other things before I go. I did show you some Jeep stuff. I show you some parts stuff. Remember, go on eBay, Motorsport 1984, and check me out. I'm telling you, there's not just Jeep parts. There's not just tools. There's toys. There's model cars. There's so many cool things you can find out there and put up for sale. And instead of you throwing it away or just sitting on your shelf, give it to somebody else. Let them enjoy it. I put a circular saw on this morning. I have so many tools. I'm like, how many hands you got, Lenny? I got two, just like anybody else, right? I'm like, I got one saw there, I got a saw there, I'm like, what the hell, Lenny? Let somebody else use it. Somebody else might need it. So I also put that on Marketplace, Facebook, and I put it on eBay already. So let's see how it goes, you know? I hope somebody uses it, and it comes with a blade. It was a Harbor Freight blade, but I'm fine with the Harbor Freight stuff. I mean, some stuff's some stuff's not. Last thing, two more things. Two more. One thing is, I'm walking back to the shed the other day, yesterday, and look what I found. I'll come right back. I found this thing. It was sticking out of the ground. Look at this thing. Freaking the freaking post, and it's got lines on the side. It might have been a fence post and hammered in, and then it fell down over the years, and then it went into the ground, and now it came out of the ground. I think that's what it is. It has little notches here. It's got 1, 2, 3 notches. People are like, oh, what the heck? I started digging this out with a little knife. I snapped my knife. I'm like, oh, son of a gun. I thought it was a pipe that went to a septic system. I thought maybe my house probably has a septic system at one time. I said, oh, this is the pipe. Where's the septic system? Where is it buried? You know, where did they bury it? And then I'm like, what the heck? And I pull it up. I'm like, it came out of the ground. I walked that path 100 times since I've lived here. I've never seen it. Things come back out of the ground. It's just the way life is. This freaking thing I dug out. I'm gonna clean it up. I don't know. It's a hell of a spike, but I think I'll use it for, I don't know, maybe we'll weld it onto a Jeep. So we're gonna put this aside. We'll clean that up too. And I said there was 2 things, so there was one last thing. So while we're over here, I'm gonna work on the heater in a little bit. So that's the one thing I'm gonna clean up. Where was the thing? Oh, the other day. I was so mad. The other day, I've done this twice lately. I gotta be more careful. So, I broke this cup. It's not even it's not even an awesome cup. So, yeah, I epoxied it back together. And I taped it to hold it in place. And yes, we're gonna fix the cup. Am I nuts? Yeah. You know why? Just to tell you something's broken doesn't mean you throw it away. Just don't keep dropping it. 2 days later, I dropped another cup. I said, son of a gun. I couldn't fix that one. I said, there's a point of fixing things, and that shattered into a billion pieces. I said, okay, if you have a lot of patience, you can do it. I have patience, but not enough patience to fix 1,000. So this only broke to like 1, 2, 3 spots. So we epoxied it back together. Look, it ain't nothing special, just a cup, nothing special. I taped it to hold the tape in place. And I know, it's ceramic, what's the big deal? So I taped it back. I'm gonna clean it. I just thought it was funny. Might have to sand that down, it's got a high spot. Everybody knows what I'm talking about when you come down to painting and sanding, and not that I paint, but sanding, that's gonna chip, that's not gonna be good. Man, I don't know if I could, if I drank out of this side, or drank, if you're a righty, you're gonna drink this side, you're not gonna hurt yourself. You drink this side, you're gonna drink this way, you'll be fine. So, yes, I have epoxy paint. It's for appliances. Really good stuff if you ever have to, you know, if you ever buy a stove, a brand new one, and you drop on and it chips, and you're like, son of a gun. I've done that. The heater turned on, one of them turned on. I'll speak a little louder. I'm gonna finish this up. Put some appliance paint on there. It comes on to touch up. It might not even be any in there because it looks like it leaked. It looks like I've used it a couple times. So I think this is gonna be the last time it's ever get used. We're gonna make this a shop mug. So, I don't know. I don't even think there's anything in there. It might not be anything in there. Yeah, there's paint on there. So, women paint their nails, and us guys, we fix stupid stuff. Stuff that women wouldn't understand. Do we understand why they do their nails? They look nice. Does this cup look nice? I don't know, maybe to a guy it looks nice. Maybe it doesn't look nice. Maybe to a woman it doesn't look nice. All I know is I doctored it up again. I showed you it shattered in one of my videos. And yes, it has nothing to do with Jeeps, but it does have to do with repairs. And if you're going to repair something in your shop, you can repair anything. I'm not going to put this stuff inside because there's going to be a liquid in there. This is probably going to leak like a sieve. Have a very fast cup of coffee. So, there's one coat on a painted mug that was useless. Could have put coffee in it before, but with stuff that you're gonna throw out. Oh my God, I was dropped again. I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, that's it. You gotta go in the garbage. So, there's appliance paint one more last time. It's still good. I'll tape it back up, put it on the shelf. That's how I do things. I know, silly video, but we did show you some Jeep. Now we're gonna be painting it and we'll be done. So, look me up in a little bit.